Hello, YouTube. It's me, 2319MI, in case you've somehow forgotten. It's been a while. It's been, God, I don't even know how many months. Like maybe 9 months. I don't even know. But I am back, and I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions, and I'm going to try my best to answer as many as I can. The first regarding where did I go? Well, I never really left. I mean, I know that sounds a little cliche, like, oh, I never really left. I was always with you guys the whole time. But no, no, no. I just decided to take a break from TPI because it wasn't really going the way that I thought it would. I was doing this twist with the series, this takeover twist, which is something I tried to do in my last TPI and it didn't work out. And I thought, okay, this is going to be like the giant build-up. This is going to be, okay, Hypno comes in from the last TPI, gets angry, tries to take over the show. And it wasn't really working out the way that I had hoped. It was sending the show in, I feel, another direction. And it was just a lot of work. And I thought, okay, I just need a step back. And I was even unsure about the series in general. Which now leads me to my next topic as to why I've decided to come back now. That's because I have a bit of an announcement. It's kind of good news. It's kind of bad news, and I assure you, you're really not going to enjoy what the bad news is, and I have a feeling you already know. I am once again rebooting TPI. I'm sorry. I really do not like doing this, but I am not satisfied with what this TPI has become. It has not gone, it has not gone in the direction that I thought it would, and it's just very predictable, very boring, and it just needed a little more work. And quick side notes to Andy X Challenge. I know you just made a review for my series a while ago. This has nothing to do with what you said, because I know you're a little more critical of the series. This has nothing to do with me having doubts about the series. I was already unsure of what to do before you released this. I was even contemplating maybe contacting you, letting you know not to do it, but I still wanted to see what you said. But I am going to take your words into consideration. I'm already working on a new TPI right now. I'll tell you a little more information about that a little later in the video. And while I was taking a hiatus, I was dealing with a whole bunch of other personal stuff. I was dealing with a lot of stress, not just with this, but with school, with acting, with a whole bunch of things. And it had started to become a little too much, and for a long time I was unsure of what to do with TPI. At first I thought I'm just going to end it. Then I thought, okay, maybe I should keep this going. Then I thought, no, I'm done. I'm never going to make another one. And then again I thought, okay, no, I'll stick it out, keep going. But then I thought, I think if I give it one more chance, with a whole new cast, whole new ideas, same format technically, but I think I could make it work. I mean, you know what they say, third time is the charm. And if this one doesn't work out, then I will be done. And I decided to go with that because, and this was also one of the reasons why I was unsure of continuing TPI altogether. I'm 17 years old. I'm going to be a senior next year. I'm starting to get into that phase where, okay, you're going to be an adult soon. You're going to have to do a lot more adult things. So I said to myself, the window to keep doing this kind of stuff is getting smaller and smaller, and if I keep putting this off and putting off deciding what to do, eventually I'll just miss the opportunity and I'll have moved on with my life. But this is something I do enjoy doing. I do enjoy making this stuff for you guys. And it involves a lot of things I enjoy doing myself. It involves acting, voiceover, it involves singing, it involves making amazing stories, which I'll admit kind of do need a little work. And I thought this really does help with what you want to help prepare you for what you do want to do in the future, because I do want to be an actor, comedian. Okay, maybe not comedian, but something along the lines of acting or singing. Entertainment business, I guess you could say. So I decided to keep going. And I am currently working on a new TPI. I have a new cast already set up. It features a mixture. It features a mixture of people you've seen before. Well, some you've seen before. They've been in all my TPIs. Some I featured in my first TPI, but not my second, and now I'm using again in this one. And then there are a few Pokemon that I never even considered using for a TPI, but I came up with some really funny stuff for them. And I'm already working on this, and I'm already so impressed with what I've done so far. I've given each character their own personality, their own little quirk that makes them stand out. I'm going to make sure each one gets about the same amount of airtime, because I think that was an issue with the last one. Some characters didn't get as much of an airtime. Sorry, phone keeps blowing up. So yeah, I'm working on that right now. I'm also trying some other tactics to make it so I don't fall into old habits I've had with past TPIs. Like, with TPI, and I'm going to be honest with you guys right now, I'm known to procrastinate a lot of things. So whenever I'm done with an episode, I would just go straight to... Or whenever I'm working on an episode, sometimes I just get distracted or go to something else, and then I blink, and it's like, oh crap, I just wasted 2 hours. So I try to keep myself entertained. Like I said, this is pretty much just a hobby. But I do want to get more serious with this, and I am getting more serious with it, which is why I've come up with a couple of things to make sure that this does not follow the same route as my first two TPIs did. First of all, no takeover storyline, like where an evil guy takes over the show, because that's what ended up canceling the first two. It was at that point. I'm thinking that could be bad luck, so I'm just not going to incorporate that at all. Another thing, and this is a little more important thing, I'm trying to get a lot of the work out of the way right now. What that means is I'm trying to work on the full storyline from start to finish with all the characters, all the eliminations. I already have an elimination order. And just get everything situated before I even think about making the actual video. So what that means is I'm going to come up with the basic storyline for all episodes. Right now, I think I have it slated at 33 episodes, which is quite a bit, but it was about the same as how many the last TPI was going to have. And then once I have all the basic storylines down, I will start working on the scripts for the full scripts for episodes, and of course the PowerPoint, and then I'll start uploading them. But I want to try to get 8 to 10 episodes completely done before I start uploading. That way I at least have a few in the bank. And if I miss a week, it's okay because I still have some. And I may upload, and when that time comes, I may upload 1 to 2 episodes every week. So when this does come, you can expect a lot of content very fast. Now, as for when this is going to happen, it's going to be a while, since I did just start really working on this. I do have the basic storyline for 3 episodes done so far, and there's still 30 to go. So yeah, but I was able to get those done relatively quickly. But again, those are the earlier episodes. I'm sure I'm going to get those done quickly, and then once I get to the later episodes, then it's going to get a little harder. So it is going to be a long time before I upload an actual episode. So I'm sorry about that, but I guarantee you when this stuff does come, I hope that you'll be very impressed with the end result. It's still going to be hosted by Bisharp and Hariyama. Again, it's going to have 32 people. I will release a little more information on this series on a later date, but that probably won't be until I have more work done with the storyboard. So that's about it. I'm sorry that this TPI, or the last TPI that you've been watching religiously for a while, had to come to an end, but I do have a little bit else for you guys. I know there's a weird way of phrasing that, but I don't care. But I have footage and bloopers from episode 17, which was going to be the next episode of the show, featuring my good friends Matt and Dylan, who voiced Flygon and Feraligatr of the F-Bombs! And I wasn't sure if I was going to upload this, but they both kept saying, you gotta upload it, we worked so hard. And yeah, I'm going to upload that stuff. I'll try to get that out for you guys really soon. I hope you guys enjoy it. And that's about it. I'm glad to be back, doing what I do, and I will see you guys around. TV9MI, signing out.